what's up guys, this is Mongo Programming here, and this is video number 3. Today I'll be talking about variables. First thing you can kind of know about variables is that it's basically like a box. You can add things into it, you can put in stuff in it, you can take stuff out, you can replace the stuff inside of it. Same thing with variables. It's also like math, where you can add a value to x. So you might not know what x is in a problem like x plus 2 equals 4. Well, then the user or the person that's making the problem is the value of x 2. Subtract 2 from 4, and then bam, you get x is equal to 2. So the same thing with C++. If you can add a variable to you can add a number or object or whatever to any variable you add by simply creating a variable. So that's really what a variable is. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly create a quick program here on how you can actually use variables. So give me a second. Okay, so I went ahead and created a basic calculator really. So if you go ahead and run this, you get 2244. Because right here we did int x, int y, x equals 22, count x, and line y equals 22, count x plus y, and that will give the answer of 2244. So it's going to count. So basically here int really means short form for integer. X, integers, we can add integers. So if you have an integer, you can add that. There's different things like constants too and floats. But this is just the beginning of variables, so we're just going to talk about integers for now. So we're just going to say integer space x, nothing else. And so we got 2 of them. So that's 2 variables now. And so we're just going to add a number to variable x. So we just add number 22. So now we're told the computer to output the value of x, and we also told it the value of y. And we told it to output and add the value of x plus y. So when we go and build and run that, it will tell us 22 because the first line says count x, and that is x equals 22. Then we said count x plus y. 22 plus 22 is indeed 44. Now you can go ahead and play around with this. You can change this to let's say 55. And if we go ahead and build and run, it's going to say the same thing because we did not build and run. So if we go ahead and build and run, you will get 5577 because the value of x is now 55, so it's going to tell us that. But if we delete this line right here, and we go ahead and end that to make that more neater, build and run, and we should get only 77. So you can play around with this. You can also do, I don't know, to try subtraction. And we go ahead and build and run this program. 0 error. Now it'll say 33 because it's subtracted. You can also do things like backslash to do some division. Oh, we did not build and run it, so we're just gonna build. I'm gonna make this under 4 minutes, so let's just quickly end this. So now we just run this and we'll get 2 because 22 into 55 is indeed 2, and there's remainder 1. And we can also finally do an asterisk, which will give us multiplication. So we can just build and run this one last time, and we get 1210. So that's how you can basically create your own little program. You can also kind of change it up so that you basically can also make, like using cin, you can make the user input their own numbers, so it can actually be a real calculator. And we'll later on I'll start creating show you guys how to create an advanced calculator with looping and how to add your own symbols instead of just having a person make it. So anyways guys, that was just a little quick lesson on variables. Hopefully this helped you. And anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, rate, and I'll see you guys in the next video.